Hey everybody, we are at the Billy Joel's motorcycle shop, and also it's like kind of a museum. We just took a beautiful ride from my regular BMW meetup spot. I don't know if it's regular, it was like somewhere in Massapequa. So we rode from Massapequa down to here to Billy Joel's museum and motorcycle shop. That's the same Billy Joel, yep, the singer. So now they have mask mandate here, and that's why I'm complying. This is a fantastic place. Sunoco. The fuel pump.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bagwati. So these are Harleys. This is Harley, yep. Custom, I guess, LE edition.
Yes, I can.
It's a Springfield. Indian. Isn't Springfield Indian?
I don't think so. What kind of engine is in this? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Kawasaki.
Yeah. That's the name of a dealer, Springfield Motorcycle.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. That's what I saw. Harley Davidson.
Are some of these customer bikes?
No, we're not actually.
This is Honda.
Not actually a store. We're just private play.
Oh.
This is Indian.
You guys had it in the shop where you turned
Sportster HD again.
old bikes.
Another Indian.
You still do that?
But it's just for the collection.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Everything in here is just part of the private collection.
Right.
But this is all private. Is it okay to? Okay, thank you. Kind of asked that late though. This is fantastic.
Thank you. You guys local?
Yeah, I used to live in Worcester Bay. I live in Glen Head now.
Okay.
From New Hyde Park, not
Yeah, so you're both close.
on island. Yeah. Oh, what do we have there?
Yeah, look around. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you.
Thank you.
Finally, the weather's getting kind of dropped a couple of degrees compared to the last few days.
Yeah, it makes huge difference. Huge difference.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a very sad summer when it comes to motorcycle riding.
It's either
been
been 4,000
two-
degrees,
yep.
freezing cold, or like torrential rains.
Yep, it's either too hot or it's wet.
A little bit of everything.
So yeah,
Yeah. Gotta take the nice days when you can.
very disappointing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, look at Beamers.
Do all these bikes run?
Yeah, for the most part, there's about not everything is here. There's about 100 vehicles in the collection.
Wow.
And there's like 25 that are like the go-to bikes.
Yeah.
And there's probably 25 that I don't even look at.
Uh-huh.
And then the rest of it's kind of a moving priority list where you'll say, hey, let's get this out of the Mach 12 since it's go for a ride.
Which bikes are the most like which brand
The
or
stuff
which?
that gets used most are at the house.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they're being used.
So So this is just nice.
Yeah,
Does
so
Billy Joe ride a lot?
pretty much every day.
Oh, really?
Oh wow,
Wow.
we didn't know. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
Yeah, pretty much every day.
He has any specific brand that he likes?
A little bit of everything.
Oh, okay.
We have, if you look around, you'll see it's a pretty eclectic room here.
It is. Yes. Yes.
Everything from, exotic, Vincent's and double drive Ducatis all the way to Yamaha Viragos and everything in between.
And different styles, not just like one style.
Yeah, no,
Who's-
it's a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of Moto Guzzi. We'll see a lot of American stuff.
Yep. I see Triumph. A lot of Beamers too.
But then you get into oddball stuff like the NSU and the Coupe. NSU was German, Coupe was Austrian, and they were weirdo little motorcycles.
Oh, do you have them in the collection here?
NSU's right here.
Oh, okay.
Coupe is right over there on the other side.
Oh, this is single cylinder?
That's a single cylinder.
Yeah. NSU, never heard of this brand. Beautiful. Oh, look at the Harley.
I'm putting together a show for Billy Joe and his music in the city, and I was wondering if I could have this sent to him because I put in a couple posters in there and I would like to get it signed so that I can upload
Here's the thing, I can't promise.
And this is the one he said poop,
Yeah.
which is a little bit off. This looks like a scooter,
Yeah, or a
but
moped.
made into a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And this is also single cylinder. The other one was also single cylinder. He sure has a lot of Harleys.
Okay.
Deuce. What is this?
Maybe a Triumph?
Looks like a Triumph or Victory.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for bringing me here actually.
Oh, sure.
I did
I was
not know
surprised you
about
didn't
this
know.
location at all.
How long you been riding?
6 years now?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What'd you have before you had the Beamer?
So before this I had Indian Scout Bobber.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't go miles on it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it would
no,
hurt
small
my butt.
tank.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
And, yeah, it's hard too, and then plus small tank, 100 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then the dumb light will come.
Yeah.
Like it didn't have the gauge, fuel gauge, nothing.
I know.
And I actually have I had before. It was Kawasaki sports bike, and I mean that was fun, but for alone. So when you ride with a passenger, you need something comfortable.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Finally made the switch in the big boys club. That's what I call it.
Does your wife ride with you?
She, as a passenger, she doesn't
Right,
ride. She doesn't ride a motorcycle of her own. But she loves to ride. So
Yeah, good.
as long as that's happening.
I-
Oh,
I-
hey, today is Indian Independence Day.
Oh, is it?
Happy Independence Day.
From British, right?
From British, yeah. Both flags in one picture. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
Never thought that would happen. Oh wow, look at.
That's a neat looking headlamp.
Yeah, what is that? I was wondering what that cap is for, but it looks like a lock or something.
Yeah, it looks like it adjusts the headlight or something.
So intricate stuff. That's just a bicycle, I hope. Yeah, it's just a bicycle.
How is it to ride with those? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, BMW said that,
I mean, that's 1800 cc's boxer. That's gonna have a lot of, and plus old, I'm not sure how they used to tune it. Like now you have like computers and stuff, so that shake, side to side shake is a little bit less, like you don't
they
feel
actually
it
added more
at all.
to it.
Yep.
Yeah, when a boxer is actually tuned
Uh-huh.
really well, they're
They're,
extraordinarily
they're perfect,
smooth.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they actually use computers to make it not as smooth to give it. They're going after the Harley crowd.
Give it the
Yeah, which is
give the little shake.
yeah, it's a little.
I have
but whatever.
Yeah.
It's what they're doing with it. But they've been making that motor since not that motor, but that configuration
yeah.
motor since 1923. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's pretty
a
old.
mainstay of their
Over 100 years. Yeah.
identity, I guess.
Almost 100 years.
It's they can't give them away right now. As you noted, it's 1,800 cc's. It's got almost 1 liter cylinders, 900 cc's.
Yeah, yeah.
Which means it takes big gulps, and that is a very tiny tank.
Yeah.
Big gulps. So if they're going after the touring set, it doesn't have the mileage capacity because of the tank.
Yeah, but the Transcontinental and the Bagger, they put bigger tanks
I
in
think they
those.
put bigger tanks on
Yeah.
it because this was a big complaint. This is meant to be more of a muscle bike, and it's got all the torque.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got great brakes, and it's got a lot of interesting styling things. It hasn't really resonated with a lot of who they were trying to go after, though. You know, and it's also it started at 20 grand. I mean, it's not you don't give them away. So,
No.
Um,
And that is the theme, right? So it's older looking bike,
Yeah.
but I can see it has like disc brakes and
Yeah,
stuff.
they used a lot of. If you look up BMW R5, which was a model that they made that was a pre-war bike. If you look at it, you can see a lot of the same design principles. If you look at the valve cover, they had kind of this subtle ridge that ran horizontally down the middle of the valve cover. It's got the exposed drive shaft. It's got the
oh yeah, it does.
cool exhaust. It's really more of an R7, which was a prototype bike. It's got some really interesting, and even the tank shape is sort of reminiscent. If you've had too many cocktails and you stand back and look at it, you can kind of see it in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I added the Enduro bags, which were a 60s BMW thing. I made brackets for them. And the windshield was
Oh, the
just
backs.
a National Cycle high-end windshield that
The tinted one, yeah, the chain stop. The backs fit pretty good, actually.
the backs turned out very nice.
Yeah, they look exactly. They look like They came with the bike.
Yeah. They were made for like /2s, like our 60/2s, our 69Ss, that sort of thing. The
I see.
plunger, or not the plunger frame, but the Earl Sport bikes.
Okay.
That's what those bags were initially meant for.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks fantastic. Like knowing more about this bike, I have more like a different appreciation now.
It's a weirdo thing, man. It's like it was a kind of in the 90s, BMW. If you remember the James Bond film, I can't remember
Yeah.
which one it was. They had the R1200C BMW,
I see.
and it was the cruiser. And so they've tried to get into this market before, and for a while, for a couple of years, it was a really good selling bike. But then they started to make different variants of it, where they added a huge fairing to it to make it a kind of like an electric glide. The problem is that it made like horrible horsepower, like no horsepower,
No,
and it
oh,
really
okay.
didn't make the torque of a Harley. So it was kind of like they kind of killed that line. It destroyed the whole line. And now you have this thing where there's a lot of manufacturers, Indian, even Yamaha and Harley, or Yamaha and Honda, that have kind of made V-twin bikes that are, I mean, Indian obviously has a very long established heritage with American bikes,
yeah.
and just like Harley does. But then you had like Yamaha and Honda that came out with a V-twin bike that was better engineered than a Harley. It was a lot lighter. It was more cost effective.
Yeah.
And they sold a million.
Million, yeah.
Right?
Parts were cheap. Yep.
And so it's a formula, right? From a marketing standpoint, it's a formula. BMW wanted to do something that kept their own identity.
Yep.
that wasn't just another V twin. And
Yep.
so that's what
So
they
that's
came
what the
up with,
Boxer.
yeah. And they've had a hard time selling. I mean, that's just the truth of it.
In the beginning?
It's a really cool bike. It's got gobs of torque. It's, you know, handles well enough. It's heavy though. It's 900 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
It has reverse.
Oh, yeah, to move it.
Literally, it has reverse.
Yeah, yeah.
It runs off of the starter motor. So
Oh, okay.
it's no
That's a nice
joke.
feature on a big bike.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a nice feature on a big bike.
It's
I think even today's day K1600s and stuff, they do have
They
reverse.
do have reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started doing that with the K1200 LT
Okay.
in the early 2000s.
I actually wish my bike had it. 1250. It's not that heavy,
Yeah.
but it can get heavy with the road slope. Like,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
and you go
just
wrong.
backing
Like,
it out of a parking spot.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, you got to be mindful. You always back up.
Absolutely.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
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 What? I didn't catch you. What's your name?
I'm Alex.
Alex. Thank you for a little bit of information on this.
Yeah. What's
Thank
your
you very
name?
much. Parag.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Bruce.
Very nice to meet you as
Nice to meet you,
well.
Alex.
Thank you.
Please look around. Check it
Yes,
out.
yes.
Ah,
Okay, so everybody knows about Goldwing,
Yeah.
right? So I thought this was Goldwing too,
Yeah, me too.
but let's take a look at that. It's a silver wing. That's the first time I'm. Is there a bronze wing now?
No. I don't think so. Yeah, right.
It's not a metal,
Silver
so it's
and
just gold and silver. Oh wow, what is this? Oh, again, Moto Guzzi. Yeah, he seems like Billy Joel looks like a big fan of Moto Guzzi and Moto Guzzi, BMW, and
Ollie.
Harleys. Like a lot of Harleys. Yep.
Yeah.
You see some Ducatis over there, but
Yeah.
they're not really that many. Where's Royal Enfield? I wanted to look at Royal Enfield.
There's one with sidecar right
Is right in the
there.
beginning? Oh yeah, that is. These are Triumphs, Triumphs, Triumphs. Norton. Look at that. They advertised electric start.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the only year
Right.
they did electric start and left-hand shift.
Oh, yeah.
And oh, really?
And then after that, that was 75, and they were done after 75.
So hold on. You're saying shifter is here? This is shifter?
What's that? No, left-hand shift.
Oh, actually, they moved it to left.
Because in 74, they were all right-hand shift.
I did not know that.
Yeah, every British bike was typically back then. They had to slowly evolve to a fixed format.
Into a standard format.
Yeah.
And this is worldwide now. Left side shift is now almost everywhere
Standardized.
standardized.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 1974.
1975 for Norton was the
For Norton.
only year that they did, and then they were gone right after that.
Yeah, I mean you don't see this anymore.
Yeah. But if you
This
look
more
at
looks like
BSA,
Suzuki.
The BSA is actually a right-hand shift.
Oh.
Vincent's a right-hand shift.
So this is left hand. This is your rear brakes.
The Ducati 750 Sports right-hand shift. The 900 SS is right-hand shift.
Oh
You
wow.
gotta get your head around it
When you it's like a muscle memory changes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you have stop and go on right, and then gear shift on left. Like,
And it's a reverse pattern.
yeah. Oh, it's a reverse pattern. Because they have to just flip. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like when you're going this way, you have, one down and two
Right.
up.
Right.
You gotta turn it on the other side. You're gonna have one up and everything down.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. That's gotta be trippy.
Yeah, yeah.
But not for them because they never had it.
No.
Like, we always.
It's an adjustment for
Like
us.
for them, it would be trippy when they moved everything to the left side.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
gear shifts. Okay, that's a fun fact I did not know. Another Harley. This is like from wartime. So since he mentioned that the shifter was on left hand side for a lot of older motorcycles. Now I'm automatically looking at how and where the shifters are. This is Royal Enfield. Yeah. So that's the first, one of the first Yamahas?
It's a 1975.
Oh, 1975, okay.
The one up on the very top shelf is much older, 67.
Those are from 1960s, huh? But so this Yamamoto, is that a custom paint, or this is like a brand?
That whole bike's been cut in half and the whole rear.
So that's completely
Like I
custom.
said, it started out just like that.
Yeah, it was that, and then now.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Yamamoto is a custom logo.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was a manufacturer.
yeah. So it was that Yamaha they started with, and then they customized into this one. So Yamamoto is not a real company. It's just something I think they did. So that was the Billy Joel's museum and motorcycle shop. It's not a motorcycle shop anymore. It's just a museum. But thank you for watching. If you really like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments. I'm very excited always to make these kind of videos. I love riding. I love riding to places. And consider subscribing. I mean, for you, it's just a one click. It doesn't cost you anything. But for me, it's a really big deal to increase the visibility of the channel on YouTube. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe. That really helps me out. Thank you.